from the Golden West Aquatic Facility here on the campus of Golden West College. This is the Rustler Game of the Week, State Championship Water Polo Edition. Hello everyone, I'm Rob Frecker alongside John McNichols. And John, it's a women's matchup like no other. Golden West will host Long Beach City College Vikings.
And the Golden West team came in seated third in their bracket of 3 teams. Yesterday in 2 must-win games, they defeated their opponents handily to get into this game against really almost crosstown rival Long Beach City College.
Golden West had to beat Riverside. That's no easy task. The defending state champions, we know what a tough opponent Riverside can be.
Yes, and they'd been a dominant team all year. In the beginning of the year, both teams were undefeated. The Rustlers played Riverside, and Riverside handled them rather easily. But Coach Kyle Kopp comes to us, second-year coach, with Olympic experience as a player and a coach in women's water polo as the coach, the silver medal team in Beijing. He has the Golden West women playing at a different level right now than they played earlier in the season.
He certainly knows what playoffs are all about and how to bring the heat when it's necessary.
Well, and I think the young ladies that were recruited to come to Golden West, water polo is a friendly sport until they get in the water. The players all over the state of California know each other, and they certainly know the qualifications of the coaches. Coach Kopp brings a set of credentials like no other in women's water polo in the state of California.
Long Beach were runners-up last year against Riverside. They last won it in 2006. And Golden West last won it in 2002, and they defeated Long Beach City College when they did.
Yeah, they seem to take turns beating each other, and then you throw OCC in the mix every now and then. Like I said earlier, these 2 teams could have come to this game on the bicycle and been ready to play. They know each other. They know each other well. It should be a very competitive match, and of course, we're hoping for the Lady Rustlers to get back on that winning side and put another state championship up on the wall.
They have 4 under their belt so far this year, coming way back in the early 2000s. However, as you mentioned, this is a different team entirely with a different coach and a different mentality.
Yes, and success this year will breed success in the future for the program. The water polo players around Southern California in the high schools play at a very high level, and they have several choices. There are community colleges all up and down the coast. Several of them play very good women's water polo. Coach Kopp knows we win this, he wins the recruiting war.
Long Beach and Golden West have met each other twice this season. They've each had 1 win. It could be a very close contest.
Well, and let's hope that the home team, or the home pool in this case, has the advantage. We know it's going to be a spirited contest. In the semifinal games, a lot of balls hit the crossbar and went out, and the 2 teams that are playing for the championship hit the net and went in. We'll see who has the good fortune during this contest.
And we'll see right after this, the opening ball drop, when we return.
There's something about this place, it just gets better and better.
Every day, California goes to work. And thanks to its system of more than 100 community colleges all across the state, every day, California becomes a better place to live. California Community Colleges, the way California works.
It just gets better and better.
Scooter, rollerblades, and an education IRA. New computer, new telephone, and a high-yield CD account. New pants, new shoes, and a United States savings bond.
Purple sweater, purple eyeshadow, and stock in a good mutual fund.
I want 4 CDs, 3 video games, and a Roth IRA.
I want stock in a Fortune 500 company.
Help your kids save for their future. Call or visit our website and choose to save.
Hey guys. Ooh, I've been looking for that. Has legal seen this?
Yeah. Sure what happened to your,
Oh, yeah, I know. If it gets any worse, I'll have it checked out.
Worse? How could it get worse?
Yeah, maybe we should call somebody?
I'm fine.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately, because time lost is brain lost.
And underway here, and Golden West in the white caps grabs the sprint and will maintain possession here.
Official calls for the ball.
Little malfunction with the clock here. That's on the pool deck.
A little computer glitch. They're resetting the time clock and the shot clock.
Starters, let's go through the starters. For Golden West, in goal, Amy Carlson. Number 2, Andrea Artukovic. Number 5, Samantha Garcia. Number 7, Hannah Bennett. Number 9, Annika Bergensen. Number 17, Jessica Prang. And number 20, Tamara Toogood. For the Vikings, Chelsea Datt has had 10 saves here in the 2 games leading up to this state championship game. She'll start in goal for the Vikings. Number 3, Annie Savoji. Number 4, Adrian Taylor. Number 5, Alexandria Blank. Number 6, Sarah Agopian. 9, Kimberly Briggs. And 10, Kimmy Morrison to round it out for Long Beach as we get started up yet again here in the Women's State Championship Finals.
Clocks are working, and we are underway.
Toogood over to Artukovic. Back to Toogood. 9 on the shot clock. Tossed into Bergensen. Foul against her. She'll take the shot just wide of the net.
Rushers hoping to get off to that quick start. Unfortunately, the first shot wide of the net. Once again, 2 squads that know each other very well. Long Beach probably 10 miles away. Exclusion on somebody.
An early exclusion here coming against Samantha Garcia. And Long Beach has an early swimmer's advantage.
Golden West plays zone defense. Long Beach throws the ball around the outside, looking for the unobstructed shot.
Here's Taylor. Over to Agopian. Looking for the shot and finds it. Puts the first one home. Long Beach City College takes an early 1-0 lead. Take another look at the first Long Beach City College goal.
And Golden West undermanned or underplayered. 6 against 5, Golden West ball. 6 on 6. Ordinary foul.
Foul against yet again. Toogood has the ball. Finds Alex Hart, who makes her way into the game. Hart here on the near side of the pool.
Long Beach sets up a line of 4 across the 2-meter line.
10 on the shot clock. Hart still with the ball. Back to Toogood. Have to let one go from outside. What a stretching save by Chelsea Datt. That thing was going in the upper corner.
Well played.
Datt, the goalie out of Newport Harbor High School. Sophomore here for the Lady Vikings. She'll hang on to this ball for quite a while. Can't find any attackers. And Toogood will take this ball. She'll be on her own. That's got to be an exclusion on number 9, Kimberly Briggs, as Toogood was in all alone.
Golden West takes the ball, 30 seconds on the shot clock.
Wide open on the far side, Jessica Prang. She puts away the first goal for the Lady Rustlers. Ties it up at 1 apiece. Let's take another look at this Jessica Prang goal. Toogood was all alone. Had to go far court over to Jessica Prang, and Prang put it away right past Chelsea Datt.
And both squads score their first goals, a player down on defense. That's what you want to do when the other team is a player short.
Adrian Taylor finding lots of pressure here from Annika Bergensen right at the middle of the pool. Bergensen pushing her back. Shot clock now at 20. It's good pressure by Bergensen. Foul against Hart.
And the women's game will be as physical as the men's game. A series of one-on-one all over the pool, and there were 6 of those. 6 offensive players, 6 defensive players, plus a goalie.
Gopian, the goal scorer, passes it up to Blank, who's fouled. Here's Savoji.
Into the hole.
Offensive foul called against Adrian Taylor. Turns the ball over to the Rustlers. And Amy Carlson gets
Dangerous
things started.
pass right in front of the Long Beach player.
Jennifer Marshall, a little lucky to have been fouled there by Alexandria Blank. Here's Brittany Reed. Over to Hart. Hart on the near side. Looks like she wants to take the shot. Back to Reed.
Long Beach tenacious defense all over the pool.
8 on the shot clock. And Hart's shot wide and high.
Ball goes over to Long Beach.
Dad tosses it up to Agopian. Agopian looks into the hole at Blank. Blank has it, tries to turn, but it's good defense by Marshall. However, she's called for a foul. Back to Agopian here for the Lady Vikings. Taylor. Here's Agopian spinning. 15 on the shot clock. Into Blank, who is fouled. Exclusion. It'll be Jennifer Marshall who's going to have to take a rest. And then we'll have a penalty shot here. Kimmy Morrison to take it for Long Beach. And she converts. Morrison.
Well played.
The penalty shot past Amy Carlson. Let's take another look at this penalty shot here.
You don't see a lot of penalty shots in water polo. When you do, they almost always result in a goal.
Easily tucked under the right arm of Amy Carlson. And the Vikings are up 2-1 with 4:11 here in the first quarter.
Both of these squads defeated excellent players, excellent teams rated above them in the tournament. Long Beach came out of bracket A as the number 2 seed. Golden West came out of bracket B as the number 3.
Golden West had to beat their Orange Empire Conference rivals Riverside to get here today. The sort of surprise team of the tournament. What a lob shot right off the bar. Samantha Garcia getting a little tricky here.
And we saw that shot score a couple times in the men's game a little bit earlier today. Long Beach on the drive, leading 2-1.
Briggs with the ball for the Vikings. Agopian making a dash into the center of the pool. She's got the ball now. Pump fake. Back to Briggs. Here's Agopian. Looking for a shot. Good defense there from Garcia.
5 seconds. The lob.
Lob shot is over the bar. Carlson outstretched just to be sure, but she'll take over possession here for the Rustlers.
Rustlers need to get this game tied up.
Long pass by Carlson, a little sloppy, and they turn it over.
Not going to happen that way. Long Beach gets the errant pass. Goalie has the ball and looks for somebody on the flank.
Dat finds Agopian here on the near side. Exclusion here, number 2, Andrea Artukovic.
Golden West, player down. Plays that zone.
Morrison looking for the open swimmer. Agopian on the far side. Agopian's all over the pool today. What a save from Amy Carlson. Fingertip save to knock it out of bounds.
When the goalie's the last one to touch it, the ball remains Long Beach's ball. New shot clock.
Artukovic back into play.
Back to full strength on both squads. They go back to player-on-player defense.
Offensive foul called against Agopian will turn the ball over. So on the second exclusion of the match, the Vikings were unable to capitalize with a swimmer's advantage. Long pass yet again by Carlson, and again it's turned over. This time there's a foul called and an exclusion.
Now Long Beach will fall back in that 5-player zone defense. Golden West passes the ball around the perimeter. Looks for an opening.
Rustlers a little lucky on that play to have the exclusion called against them. Otherwise, it would have been 2 long passes from Carlson that turned over. But
another errant pass.
Molly Ando, a little sloppy on the play, and turns that one over. Long Beach back at full strength. And the ball now in the hands of Kimmy Morrison.
Coach Kopp at the bench expressing his displeasure to the rest of the Rustler squad. You have to play better, protect the ball.
Briggs dumps it into Savoji. Savoji's fouled by Bergensen. Foul called on Artukovic, who was trying to break free there. Here's Taylor.
Players uncovered.
Agopian's right in the middle, wide open. Saved by Carlson, the ball's loose, but she'll easily recover.
Had to be a defensive mistake on the Rustlers' fault. There was a player completely uncovered. Happens to be the best player on the Long Beach squad.
Ball over to Toogood here on the near side. She's fouled. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Lady Vikings sitting on a 2-1 lead. Timeout is called on the pool. Long Beach will call timeout. So with just under a minute left, they're sitting on a 1-point lead here, vying for the state championship. The first time that they are going, or they were runners-up last year, trying to win it again. First time since 2006.
Cerritos won it last year, and Cerritos went into the state tournament, highly seeded, but got eliminated. They were not here this weekend.
The Golden West women were sort of the surprise team here today.
Well, they started the season on a roll. I think they won their first 8 or 9 against very good competition, then tailed off a bit, lost to Riverside and 1 or 2 other contests. But Coach Kopp, with all of his experience as a player and a coach on the Olympic and college level, has these players ready for this tournament, and they played extremely well. Their 2 lead-in games won handily by 4 and 5 goals, and are here against arch nemesis Long Beach, playing for the championship. And the story of the day is, will the Rustlers win both championships or split with our rivals Long Beach City College? We'll find out in a little over 3 quarters.
Here's Artukovic to get things started for the Lady Rustlers. Over to Bennett. Back to Artukovic. Fires, scores, ties it up at 2 with just 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we'll replay that goal. Long shot against 5. Ties the contest at 2.
Nice shot by Artukovic.
The Golden West men are seated en masse behind the Golden West goal, and rose as 1 to give the Lady Rustlers a cheer after that last goal.
Good defense there by Bennett. She's called for the foul, tried to steal that ball away from Melissa Mansana.
Yeah, 1 whistle is a minor foul. Play goes on. The offended player cannot shoot. They must pass.
Here's Agopian. Goes far side of the pool. Just 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Silly foul there by
minor foul.
Maliando.
They double the post player.
Shot clock expires just before Adrian Taylor was able to get that shot off. So good pressuring defense there by the Lady Rustlers. Long shot from the keeper, Amy Carlson. We're going to take a quick break. It's tied at 2 here in the women's edition of the state finals here from the Golden West Aquatic Center. We'll take a quick break.
There's something about this place. It just gets better and better.
Every day, California goes to work. And thanks to its system of more than 100 community colleges all across the state, every day, California becomes a better place to live. California Community Colleges, the way California works.
It just gets better and better.
Scooter, rollerblades, and an education IRA. New computer, new telephone, and a high-yield CD account. New pants, new shoes, and a United States savings bond.
Purple sweater, purple eyeshadow, and stock in a good mutual fund.
I want 4 CDs, 3 video games, and a Roth IRA.
I want stock in a Fortune 500 company.
Help your kids save for their future. Call or visit our website and choose to save.
Hey, guys. Ooh, I've been looking for that. Has legal seen this?
Yeah. Cheryl, what happened to your
Oh, yeah, I know. If it gets any worse, I'll have it checked out.
Worse? How could it get worse?
Yeah, maybe we should call somebody?
I'm fine.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately, because time lost is brain lost.
Welcome back. After an exciting first quarter, we're tied at 2. Got Long Beach vying for the state championship title against a very spry, very tough Golden West Lady Wrestler team.
Well, when the ladies defeated Riverside yesterday, they did it handily. We're ahead of them from the beginning of the contest, and Riverside has been the dominant team this year. After an early loss, they went undefeated for over 25 contests. Lost yesterday in the semifinals, won third place easily this morning. Here we go.
Here's Artukovic and Agopian. And Artukovic keeps control here for the Lady Rustlers.
That's 2 for 2. Again, that gives you one more offensive opportunity during the period.
Here's Too Good on the near side. She's fouled by Mancena. Ball played middle of the pool to Alex Hart.
And Long Beach is covering all over the pool, clear out to mid-pool. Don't always see that. They usually lay back a bit. But this is the championship. There's no reason to save anything for tomorrow.
Ball dumped into Bergensen in the pit.
She has to pass.
5 seconds
shoot.
left on the shot clock. Bergensen's got to let one go. She's fouled. Shot clock violation was happening just as she was fouled, and they call the shot clock.
Ball goes back to the goalie, who is the quarterback. Passes the ball up court, up pool.
Mansana on the near side has to pass this one.
Wants to double the hole.
Artukovic putting some pressure on to Katie Shea. Shea over to Agopian, who is fouled.
Minor foul, one whistle.
Agopian's wide open on the near side, far
She's
side.
the scorer.
What a fingertip save from Amy Carlson from that lob shot by Agopian. Looked like it was going to fall right under the crossbar.
Golden West goalie last to touch. Long Beach retains the ball, new shot clock.
Agopian looking for an open player. Finds Adrian Taylor. Back to Agopian. Alex Hart giving her a lot of room there on the far side. Dumped into the pool, and Too Good makes a good play.
Kick out. Long Beach is a player up. 6 against 5. Ball around the outside. Horn indicates timeout, I believe, by Golden West.
So after this timeout, Golden West is playing Swimmer down. And a very exciting game we've got so far today, John.
Well, it's the game we thought we would see. 2 very evenly matched squads came out of their pools, not the #1 teams coming in, won their contest easily, and they're meeting here for the California Championship Women's Water Polo.
We've talked about the difference that Coach Kyle Kopp, as you can see in your picture there, what he's made. It's been an exciting transition.
And Coach Kopp was the first full-time employee added to the athletic department in some years. He certainly comes with a tremendous resume as a player and as a coach, and especially a coach of women's water polo. He was an assistant coach on the national team that took second at the Beijing Olympics last year. They went in as the #1 rated team in the nation.
He certainly put a lot of emphasis on the fundamentals here, and what a transformation we've seen in just a few years here for the Golden West women.
A lot of coaches sit down. Coach Kopp stands right in that corner and directs traffic.
So Long Beach still with a swimmer's advantage here. Hart, pardon me.
Good luck.
Shot is blocked by Amy Carlson.
Good block, and we're back at 6-all. And here comes the Rustlers. Minor foul. Player must pass the ball, cannot shoot.
There's Reed.
Playing a double hole in there, double post players.
Too good, playing on the outside. Goes into Ando. Ando shot just over the bar.
Good idea, a bit high. Golden West played 2 players at the post or in the hole at that time, one on either side of the goal. And it looks like that offensive set created some problems for Long Beach. The shot was missed.
Briggs over to Taylor. Goes cross pull to Agopian, just out of her reach. Bergenson's going to have to give some pressure here. Shot clock winding down to 6. Mansana with the lob shot. Off the top of the crossbar and out.
And the goalie did not touch that ball, so the ball goes over to Golden West. 5 minutes, 10 seconds in period number 2. Tied at 2. State championship to the winner.
Artukovic.
This is why they practice all those long hours and all those months to get here. These 2 teams have beaten everybody necessary to play for the championship.
Golden West, just 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Foul called against Long Beach. Artukovic has the ball. Going to have to get something going pretty quickly here.
Minor foul, no time left on the clock. Up and shot over the goal.
Not the greatest sequence we've seen from the Lady Rustlers so far today. It didn't look like they had many options there. Good defense from the Lady Vikings. Mansana with the ball.
Coach Kopp is indicating to the official that one of his players is getting mugged. And I believe he got the official's attention and they saw it.
So an offensive foul there from Long Beach. Turns the ball over to Amy Carlson.
The time clock is running. It took almost 10 seconds to get the ball up to mid-pool.
Pressure there on Molly Ando from Kimberly Briggs right at the mid-pool line. Foul called against Long Beach. Here's Hannah Bennett.
15 seconds.
Too good.
Possession.
Too good is fouled.
That's a good foul. She kept the Golden West player away from the ball. Corner shot.
Dumps that one into the corner. Foregoes possession. 2 sequences now that Golden West has been unable to get anything rolling offensively.
Well, we can probably expect, what do we have, 3 minutes and 40 seconds in the period, perhaps a timeout and some substitutions. They're doubling the post player. Here comes a Long Beach player who had been excluded. Now they're even 6 each.
There's Shea.
They're back 1-on-1 all over the pool.
Offensive foul from Mansana. Turns the ball over to the Lady Rustlers yet again.
And she had a handful of the defender's bathing suit, and the official caught her. You can't do that when you've got the ball. If you don't have the ball, you can do that all day long.
Artukovic dumps it into the pit. Exclusion here against the Vikings. Bergenson was fouled.
6 on 5.
Artukovic to Bergenson. Bergenson to Too Good. Too Good looks for the shot, and it was always rising. Just under 3 minutes here in the first half.
There was an opening. The ball was shot a bit high. Still tied at 2. Somebody's out. Number 4, Golden West.
Orlando will take a little bit of a rest here. Another swimmer's advantage here for Long Beach.
Long Beach has taken advantage of this player short a couple of times.
Good
Well
save
played.
from Amy Carlson. She coughs up the rebound, rips off the cap of Mansana, but an offensive foul is called against Mansana. Turns the ball over.
Her cap, I believe, is floating down to the bottom of the pool.
Surprised that the referees haven't noticed that. They've stopped play before to make sure that the players are wearing their caps. But nonetheless, this is state championship. You don't have time to worry about those things. Here's Artukovic, shot off the bar.
She didn't have a great angle. If she'd have been a lefty, that would have been a pretty decent shot. But Not much net from that side. Long Beach ball. 140 remaining.
Dad tosses it up to Blank. Blank to Mansana.
Exclusion on somebody.
Exclusion against Golden West, 7 white, Hannah Bennett.
Long Beach will throw the ball out to the official while they sort things out. Coach Cobb not real pleased with that call.
They'll take the stoppage of play to get Mansana get her cap back on. She's got to do her hair as well.
Yes, and it looks to me like they might have found 2 caps on the bottom. Here we go. First the swimmer's cap, and then the cap with the beanie with the number. Number 12.
So Long Beach now with a 6-on-5 swimming situation here. That's how they got their first goal. The second goal came from a penalty shot. Other than that, Golden West defense has been pretty strong, and Carlson has done well. Ball over to Agopian on the far side. Back to Agopian here. Here's Taylor.
Looking for that open shot.
Shea on the near side. Over to Agopian.
Golden West swimmers trying to keep that zone in front. Hands up.
But a good shot there from Adrian Taylor, and Long Beach Vikings take the lead yet again.
And the Long Beach men's team are seated right beside their goal.
Let's take another look at this
Players.
6-on-5 swimming situation in which Adrian Taylor converts for the Lady Vikings. And they retake a 3-2 lead here. 1 minute 13 left in the half.
Couple substitutions for Golden West. Fresh swimmers in the water. Down by 1.
Here's Too Good. Too Good is fouled. Too Good over to Artukovic. She has lots of time. Dumps it into Ando. Ando is fouled.
She has to pass.
She goes back out to Too Good. Too Good. Pumping. Looking for the shot. That one over the bar.
This is shades of the men's game. Several shots that were makeable, missed. 38 seconds remaining in the second period. Rustlers trailing. 3-2.
Savoji throws it into Mansana. Mansana coughs it up, and it's Bergensen who comes out with the ball.
Surrounded by 3 Rustlers, she had very little chance. What do they say? Had 2 chances, slim and none.
Carlson waits for her players to go all the way down pool before she does the long pass.
Not much hurry to do anything.
There's 6 seconds left in the half. Dumps it up to Too Good. Too Good may try and get a shot off here. 2-1. Lob shot.
And that was closer than we
Saved
might
by
have thought.
that. So after 2 quarters, Long Beach is up 3-2 in a very low-scoring, tight game, similar to what we may have expected here for the women's state title. Let's send it to commercial. We'll be back for second half action right after this.
No matter where you live, life in the ocean depends on you. Do your part to help protect it. Recycle and dispose of your trash properly. To learn what you can do, go to keepoceansclean.org.
Check it out, Dave. What do you got there, Dave?
Looks like someone's thunder thighs.
They must have lost them playing in the snow with their kids. Let's get back to work.
All right, welcome back for some second half action in just a moment. But Jessica Prang and Andrea Artukovic putting up some goals for the Lady Rustlers. But defensively, it's been the fouls that have caused the most problems. 2 goals against them from exclusions and 1 from the penalty shot.
Well, and when you get the exclusion, all teams practice 6-on-5, and Long Beach has been very successful. The last 6 weeks of the season, the Rustler ladies have played outstanding second halves. They've kept people close in the first half, and then they've just mowed them down. They did that yesterday, coming back, winning 8-5 in the second half. We hope that that same thing prevails today. Now, the story of the contest is, will the ladies repeat the success of the men and be state champions this year for the water polo team? We certainly hope so.
It's been a close contest and a very physical contest at that. We had Manzana's cap ripped off there right at the front of the pool, or right in front of the goal. It's physical play on and off the ball. Coach Kopp has been asking the officials for a little bit tighter calls so far.
And
I don't think he's been too pleased.
He's not a screamer necessarily. We can't hear him from up here. But when Coach Kopp stands up and looks at the officials, he's got to be about 6'6", probably weighs well above 250 pounds, an impressive-looking sight. I would certainly consider giving him the benefit of the doubt if I had to make any real important decisions. But the game is played in the water by the players, and the officials do a very fine job of maintaining control. And in water polo, it is an extremely physical game. It does, again, it amazes me, as physical as these players are with one another. The contest ends, they get out of the water, they huff and puff for a few minutes, and then they shake hands at mid-pool. All over the world, that's the way the game is played. It's a physical game starting on the club level, high schools, certainly community colleges, and Golden West sends 4, 5, or 6 players every year into major programs around the country. One of the things we take an awful lot of pride in here at Golden West is a number of our student athletes in many of the sports who move on to get their educations and play at the next level. That's really what most of our students need to do.
One other thing we take a lot of pride in is winners. And the water polo, both the men's and the women's, very strong programs historically. Golden West Women's are 5-time state champions with a run from 97 to 2000. 4 consecutive state titles, and also in 2002, in which they beat Long Beach City College to take home the title.
Well, and we hope they repeat today what the men did earlier against the same Long Beach City College, 10 miles down the road to the north of us, north or west, depending upon how you look at the 405. The women are in the contest, and again, like they've done earlier, the latter part of the season, they have come on very strong. Now, Long Beach certainly knows that. These teams know each other very well. I'm sure the Long Beach coaches are telling their players, don't let them do that. You know, stay ahead. Keep that goal or get another goal. Don't let them come back, because if the Rustlers smell blood, they've been trained to go for the kill.
The Lady Rustlers are in the pool. They're ready to go, as you can see on the far side, which will be the Lady Vikings who will be defending that end. They have yet to enter the pool here. The time has expired for halftime. Officials are asking for the Vikings to come out and play, and here they come.
Yeah, we're ready. Come on out and play. I just did notice one of our goal judges, our officials, just came back out from the restroom area, so perhaps there was a reason for waiting. At this point, we are ready to play.
Tukovic will be the sprinter yet again for the Lady Rustlers. Sarah Agopian for Long Beach.
Here we go.
Swimmers are off.
Very important half for the Golden West women water polo.
Similar to a jump ball. Ball is touched by both players, but Golden West and the White Caps take possession. They'll get things started here in the third quarter, trailing by a goal.
Whole play very physical. Right at the 5-meter mark, Long Beach takes the ball.
Garcia coughs that one up.
Golden West gives up the advantage of winning the swim. Long Beach ball. Again, the goalies are taking an awful lot of time to get the ball in play. We've burned up 15 seconds of their 35.
And a slightly different strategy than we see in the men's game, where it's usually a short pass and one of the field players will take the ball up.
In a hurry.
The women tend to swim up the pool and allow the goalkeeper to toss it up to one of them.
And even that took 10 seconds.
Too Good grabs the ball and is fouled.
Minor foul. Play on.
To go cross pool to Garcia. Garcia into the pit to Bergeson. Bergeson is fouled.
Golden West ball. That player cannot shoot, has to pass.
Bergeson with the looping pass back to Garcia.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Here's Prang. She has a goal on the game so far today. The skip shot hits the crossbar.
Hits the crossbar.
A little soft, maybe a little bit more power behind it. She would have had some luck. However, it's Chelsea Dat, the goalie, for Long Beach, who recovers possession. Tosses it up to Adrian Taylor. Taylor to Blank. Back to Taylor, who faces a lot of pressure from Bergeson out near the middle of the pool.
Almost a steal.
Garcia got her hand to it, but couldn't keep possession. Jessica Prang is called for the exclusion. That looks a little bit harsh.
Looked to me like the Long Beach player leaned back and caused the contact, but the official's closer to the play than I am.
So another 6-on-5 here for Long Beach.
They've taken advantages of the situation a few times today.
Agopian. Taylor. Back to Taylor here. Taylor looks like she wants to get the shot off. Passes to Agopian, who fumbles. She recovers.
Now they put a second player in at the 2-meter mark. Well played.
Great save by Amy Carlson with the extended right hand to keep this game within one. And she sends it down pool to Artukovic, who was breaking. Has to be a foul.
Having trouble getting the ball. Well,
surprised that Artukovic didn't receive the benefit of a call there. She was practically put in a headlock. And there's the minor foul.
Pass the ball.
Here's Garcia. Finally, an exclusion is called here off the ball, right in the pit. Melissa Mansana.
A little physical in there.
And timeout is called by Golden West. So Coach Kyle Kopp certainly wants to take advantage of this opportunity here to tie it up, as they've got an extra swimmer in the pool.
Well, and you've got to get even before you can get ahead. Right now, the Rustlers trail by 1. Ready to make that almost patented comeback in quarter number 3.
Well, it's a beautiful late November afternoon here. We can see from the rooftop just above the Golden West Aquatic Center that the men's soccer game is underway. And we were talking in the men's game that this is an unprecedented day for sports here at Golden West. We've got the women vying for the state title in water polo. The men took home the trophy earlier today, beating Long Beach by just 2 points, 7-5. Very close game. And we've got another close one here on the women's side. Both schools putting everything they can into this contest. So far, it's been the defense that's come up big.
Yeah, there's no need to hold back today. This is the end of the season for both of these squads. And across the field over there, we can see that there is a soccer match going on. The Rustlers are playing a team from San Diego Mesa in the first round of the state soccer. We have no idea how the game is going, but we can see them running around.
Go Rustlers all around today. Here's Bennett. Bennett scores.
That's it.
Converts on the swimmer's advantage with a nice goal into the upper V of the cage and ties it up at 3 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
And the excluded swimmer was just returning to the pool when that shot was taken and scored.
Let's take another look at this Bennett goal. It's her first of the day. You could see the excluded swimmer was making her way back, and Bennett was able to sneak it past Chelsea Dat to tie it up at 3.
New contest for the championship.
Here's Alexandria Blank. Pass it to Savoji. Savoji is fouled.
They double the hole player because the offended player cannot shoot. Then they go back one-on-one all over the pool.
Gopin bobble the ball there at mid-pool. Cost some seconds on the shot clock. Just 3 remain. Long Beach is going to have to get something off right away.
Off that crossbar.
Looked like the shot would have counted. She got it off just before the horn sounded.
We didn't hear any whistle, so I think you're right.
Over to Carlson's good fortune.
Somebody's out.
So an offensive foul called against the Rustlers there. Turns the ball over. And it'll be Alexandria Blank to take the ball up for Long Beach.
Missed opportunity.
Halfway through this third quarter, we're tied at 3. Savoji. Savoji's fouled by Artukovic.
Minor foul. Right back. She can shoot now.
Hard for Garcia on defense to not foul on that one.
Somebody's out.
And that'll be Molly Ando, who's going to take a rest, and then Long Beach calls timeout. So just like the Rustlers did, calling timeout heading into the swimmer's advantage situation. Looks like Chris Oding, coach for Long Beach, coming up with a little bit of a play here, trying to take advantage of the extra swimmer.
And getting a 1-goal lead in this contest is extremely important. These teams are about as evenly matched as you can be. They keep trading goals. The lead right now belongs to nobody. It's tied at 3. 3 minutes, 54 seconds in quarter number 3.
So a tight game. And as you mentioned, one that could be decided by just 1 goal. We've seen some close games here in the tournament so far this year. Of course, the entire state championships being held here at the Golden West Aquatic Center for the first time since its refurbishment just a few years ago. What a venue we have. Not too many places can put together such a nice venue, an open air venue, and host a tournament in November.
That's true.
But it's possible here in Huntington Beach.
Well, and the state tournament is made up of the 6 best teams, 3 north and 3 south, men's and women's, 6 teams apiece. They play in 2 brackets. The 2 teams that emerge, each bracket winner, play for the championship. It's a nice format. It gives everybody a shot. You get 2 games to qualify for the championship. It's not one and done like so many tournaments are. And these 2 teams came out of their brackets to play today for the state championship.
Golden West crowd urging their defense on here. Lady Rustlers are down a swimmer. Long Beach trying to work the ball around.
The hole player is working hard to get free.
Right on the top of the point. Now it's over to Taylor. Good defense there by the Rustlers to block that one. Foul call against Artukovic. Swimmer for Golden West, back at full strength, and the shot from Kimberly Briggs is over the bar. Rustlers escaped that exclusion without a goal against them.
And many shots on goal today, a little bit high.
Here's Reed. Over to Ando, back to Reed. Practically at mid-pool here, finding it difficult to get any open players here. Prang with one of the goals today.
5 seconds on the clock. Expect some kind of a long shot.
Reed is fouled. Gonna have to get a quick shot off here from Bergeson. The shot clock expires. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in this third quarter. We're tied at 3.
I'm not sure what the Rustlers were trying to set up. They didn't seem to have much offensive pattern organized on that possession. Didn't get a shot.
Here's Briggs for the Lady Vikings here on the near side of the pool. Passes up to Taylor.
1-on-1 all over the pool.
Here's Taylor. Inching her way towards the goal. Shot off the crossbar.
And not touched by the goalie, so it goes over to Golden West.
And the Rustlers start sprinting up the pool, looking to get their offense started. Carlson passes up to Bennett. Bennett faces immediate pressure from Taylor, who fouls. And now another foul on the other side of the pool. Artukovic will maintain possession. Here's Bennett.
Swim it on in and take a shot.
She has some space and finds another goal for the Rustlers to take their first lead of the game. 4-3 with under 2 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Long Beach doubled the post player or the hold player and left the long shot wide open. Field player moved right in, got comfortable, scored the goal.
Bennett with her second on the day. Practically the same spot of the cage that the first one went in. That one looked a little more comfortable for her to put away, however.
And the coach is thinking, here come the Rustlers. This has been their MO in other contests. Put that pressure on, get to the fourth quarter.
We get some substitutions sorted out for the Lady Rustlers, and Long Beach will get things started, trailing for the first time today.
Minute
Here's
45,
Briggs.
quarter 3.
To Blank. Blank looking for the hole player who's dunked underwater.
They certainly get to know each other very well in that hole.
Just 9 on the shot clock. Briggs lets one go,
Good
blocked
stop.
by Carlson.
Good stop.
That excites the Golden West crowd right behind goalie Amy Carlson.
And that would be the entire Golden West men's water polo team.
There's Alex Hart, sophomore out of Huntington Beach High School. Garcia. Garcia begins to get near to the 5-meter line. She'll try and shot from outside. It's off the bar.
I would think Coach Kopp might not have wanted that, but I can't see him, so I don't know if he's standing and coaching right now or not. I almost bet that he is. Just under a minute left in quarter number 3.
Gopian fakes a shot. Instead passes to Blank. Over to Briggs.
Long Beach keeping the ball out on the perimeter, trying to break somebody open in the hole.
Gopian shot from
Good
outside,
stop.
right
Good
at Amy
stop.
Carlson.
Well played by the goalie. 25 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Rustlers ahead by 1 goal. Be nice to get a cushion, a second goal.
Shot clock is turned off. There's just now 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Carlson finally lets it go. There's a foul way off the ball. Garcia dumps it into Bergeson. Bergeson
She
trying
gets
to
a
get
shot.
the shot off.
Oh, good
Hits
idea.
the crossbar.
Good
Pardon me,
idea.
the upright. Just a few seconds left here.
Had the right idea, but couldn't get the ball in the net. End of quarter number 3, I believe.
Exclusion called on white 20.
Clock is down to zeros.
And just before that went out, Too Good was called for the exclusion, so we'll see if they begin quarter number 4 down a swimmer.
I believe they will.
What a turn of events here for Golden West, taking their first lead of the contest there in quarter number 3. Let's send it to a commercial. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter right after this.
There's something about this place. It just gets better and better.
Every day, California goes to work. And thanks to its system of more than 100 community colleges all across the state, every day, California becomes a better place to live. California Community Colleges, the way California works.
It just gets better and better.
To save Island, who will be the next to be voted off?
She never even took advantage of her employer's 401k plan.
She maxed out her credit cards and only pays the minimum balance.
Every year he says he's going to get an IRA, and nothing.
Okay, I didn't want to say this, but Sally doesn't even have a savings account.
I think Reggie's just waiting on an inheritance.
Find out what you need to know to survive. Call or visit our website and choose to save.
Can I help you, sir?
Found these over by the stairs.
Okay, thank you.
What are they?
Love handles. Lots of people lose them taking the stairs instead of the escalator.
All right, with just a few seconds before the ball drop, John, Golden West doing everything they can. Bennett getting her second goal of the contest to put the Rustlers ahead 4-3 heading into the final quarter.
Well, and this has been winning time for the Rustlers the last several weeks. Let's hope that they play that tenacious fourth quarter, keep a cushion, maybe get another goal. But Long Beach did not come here today to finish second. Both teams are playing extremely well, and it is a very physical game, exactly the game we expected to see.
Artukovic, the sprinter, ready to face off against Kimberly Briggs this time. Looking to make a change as Agopian was unable to get to the ball for the first 3 drops.
Here we go.
And they're off.
Quarter number 4, state championship at stake.
Ball's dropped. And Briggs gets to it and is fouled immediately. So Artukovic loses that, and we'll call a 30-second timeout here, called by Chris Oding, coach of Long Beach. And he allows his...
And we started a player down for Golden West. Ball to the goalie.
Chelsea Dad for Long Beach lobs it upfield to Taylor.
These player down situations have been crucial for both squads today. Goals have been hard to come by.
Big test for the Golden West defense here. Here's Agopian on the near side.
Oh,
under
right
the arm of Amy Carlson. Couldn't bring her arm down fast enough.
Very much like a goal we saw in the men's game. Ball thrown low under the goalie's arm. Ties this contest at 4.
So a quick goal there by the Lady Vikings just 18 seconds into the quarter to tie it up at 4. Here's Bergerson. Over to Too Good. Too Good is fouled. She's got Ando, who's ahead of her defender in the hole if they can get it to her. Lots of play down in the hole. And that'll result in a kick out. Indeed, it's Agopian, who is all over Molly Ando.
New clock. Golden West. Official wants the ball. Whoa.
Player is on Long Beach, 12 cards, Melissa Manzano.
So instead of Agopian, a little bit of a mistake there. Agopian swam off, but it was actually Manzana who was supposed to be excluded.
Yeah, she didn't realize she hadn't been something wrong.
So Golden West gets it started up again here. 7:22 left in the match. Tied at 4.
Player down for Long Beach.
Ando with the shot, goes right to Garcia. Garcia is fouled.
Another foul, she must pass.
Back to Too Good.
Good time to get a shot.
Rustler still up a swimmer. Too Good, looks for the shot.
There's a hole,
and
there
she
you
finds
go.
it. Golden West reclaims the lead, 5-4 with just over 7 minutes left in the contest. Too Good, putting that one away on the near side.
We are in a perfect spot to see the hole on that particular shot. The shooter had 2 choices, to the left side or the right. A lot of net available, no defender in the way.
So back at full strength for both squads. Rustlers now, yet again, sitting on a 1-point lead.
Long Beach ball.
Tight pressure here. Sure, you can hear the Golden West crowd shouting defense, defense.
Ball lost. Minor foul, has to pass into the hole.
An exclusion. It looks like Garcia is going to take a rest. 6-on-5 swimming advantage for the Lady Vikings. Working the ball around on the outside.
Long Beach doubled that ball. I thought that might be called, but it wasn't.
Agopian. Long pass over to Briggs, out of her reach.
Kills time. That 20 seconds is ticking away. The excluded player watches the scorer's bench.
She's back on. We're at even strength. Carlson off her arm and off her face. That goal did not count. A foul had already been called.
No goal. Somebody had fouled in the hole. Both teams back at full strength, and the ball is in Long Beach's possession.
Played out to Taylor. Taylor's fouled. Pardon me, Taylor fouls, so the ball's turned over to Golden West.
Offensive foul on Long Beach. Be a good time now to take time and get a goal.
Long pass up to Artukovic.
Be smart.
She's got Bergeson on the near side. Artukovic scores!
Important goal. Important goal. Lots of time remaining. Let's not start celebrating just yet, but it's a great goal to get.
In a tight game, 2 goals may go a long way. We've still got 6 minutes to play here. Substitutions here as Molly Ando takes a rest. Brittany Reed makes her way under the pool. And Long Beach gets started up yet again.
The Rustlers got a breakaway and took full advantage of it. Well played. Minor foul. This player must pass, cannot shoot. Another minor foul.
Garcia putting together some few fouls here, trying to break up the Long Beach play. Ball's dumped into the pit.
Into the hole. Exclusion.
Brittany Reed will sit.
Hole play has not been a big factor in this ladies' game today. The long shot has put Golden West where they are. Also with Long Beach. The hole play has not been real effective scoring goals.
Briggs' shot was deflected
by
defense.
Bennett,
and Carlson picks up the pieces. We'll reset the Rustler offense here. 5:20 left in the contest. Brittany Reed back in the pool, dribbles up slowly, taking her time.
6-on-6. Matched up all over the pool.
Here's Too Good.
Into the hole.
Dumps into Bergeson.
Trying to get the backhand shot. Must pass.
Bergeson's fouled. She passes it out to Reed. It's a little bit long. Just 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Take a long one. Take a long one. Won't hurt any.
Off the crossbar.
Off the bar.
Not a bad way to finish off the, as the shot clock expiring.
Yeah, right at 0. Take the shot.
4:48 remaining. Rustlers up 6-4.
A little different look for Long Beach.
2 good fouls.
Works the ball to the side. Now they've got a hole player moving into the 5-meter mark.
Briggs to Agopian. Agopian open. Over to Briggs. Here's Savoji. Briggs. Shot clock winding down. It's at 4. Back up to Savoji. She has to dump it into the pit, but it's shot clock expiration.
Well played.
And that's 35 seconds wasted by a Long Beach. Precious 35 seconds, I might add.
I'm sure that Coach Kopp would like to get another goal. I don't think they're going to put it in neutral just yet. At this stage of the men's game, they went ahead by 3, and then they were able to just sit on the ball. 2-goal lead is not that comfortable.
Another low-scoring affair here. We saw it in the men's game. We're seeing it in the women's game. Golden West and Long Beach evenly matched in both genders.
Well, you hear over and over in sports that defense wins championships. The defense in these games has certainly been strong by both the men and the women.
That shot for Brittany Reed, well over the bar.
We're inside of 4, down to 3:35. Long Beach's hole player. Now they have 3 players lined up at the 5-meter mark.
Foul there by Artukovic.
Minor fouls are fine. Nobody's excluded.
There's Taylor for Long Beach with the ball.
These players do what's called an egg beater kick underwater. They scissors kick their legs, which allows their arms to remain free and above the water. Water polo players develop tremendously strong legs from doing the scissor kick.
Foul there against Garcia. She'll now look for a teammate.
Golden West ball.
Finds Artukovic.
Long Beach Pretty aggressive all over the pool.
And they've got to be with just 2:50 left. However, here's Reed
Well
on the near
played.
side.
Probably back to the hole.
Reed coughs it up. Good defensive play there by Briggs to take it over. And Reed is called for the foul. Ball sent back to Chelsea Dat.
2:35, fourth quarter. Golden West up by 2.
Long
Beach
pass
has a breakaway.
up to Briggs. Brittany Reed's got to recover. She does.
Good job.
She's called for the foul.
Player must pass, cannot shoot.
Here's Taylor.
One-on-one all over the pool.
Bennett tried to reach around and steal the ball.
That's a minor foul. Player must pass. There you go.
Here's Taylor for Long Beach. She's fouled by Garcia. Taylor wide open, 6 on the shot clock. Shot well over the bar. That's not going to pressure Carlson too much. We've got just over 2 minutes here. Rustlers still sitting on the 2-goal lead, 6-4. Chris Hoding, coach of Long Beach, is up on his feet. He doesn't want to lose 2 today. He's the coach of both the men's and the women's Long Beach programs.
Long Beach playing defense all over the pool. The ball is out beyond the half pool line. 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Artukovic just eating lots of time. She goes cross pool to Garcia. Garcia's fouled.
7 seconds on the clock.
Gives that one up.
Extracurricular play in the hole. Offensive. Long Beach's ball back to the goalie.
Dat, the left-hander, passes up pool to Agopian. Agopian finds Taylor
Move
wide
out on
open.
her. Move out.
Taylor faces some pressure, goes back to Agopian. Here's Taylor again. Taylor and Agopian just finding each other. Blank gets involved. Back to Taylor on the far side. She's open if she can take the shot. She does, but not before. Long Beach is called for the offensive foul. Carlson had that one covered anyway.
And the clock is running. Just over a minute. Quarter number 4.
Garcia is fouled right at mid-pool.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
Artukovic.
Oh my goodness.
And an offensive foul call against Annika Bergeson.
But it was an awfully nice play. Had she got away with it, she'd have had a lay-in.
55 seconds remaining. 55 seconds for Long Beach to put together an answer here.
The longer we can take for them to shoot the ball, the longer Golden West takes, the better. Eats up the clock.
Men's team is on their feet behind the goal, encouraging the ladies to play strong. We've got an exclusion
that'll
here.
Be a kick out.
Tamara Toogood will take a rest.
34 seconds remaining. Long Beach needs to score pretty quickly here.
Taylor
and
converts.
And they did.
27 seconds, and the Lady Vikings cut their lead down, their deficit down to 1. Adrian Taylor gets her second goal of the game, and the Rustlers are back at full strength, but just sitting on a 1-goal lead.
Well, in Long Beach, unless Long Beach does something physical to take the ball away, they don't have time. Golden West can keep the ball, pass it around. You can expect Long Beach to be very physical this last 28 seconds. They are actually going after the goalie as well.
Here's Artukovic, tries to dribble around.
That's
Gets
a
past
pretty
Mansana.
smart move. Just take a swim.
He's
Eat up
fouled.
the clock.
17 seconds.
15.
Fouled again.
Another minor.
Artukovic may just hold on to this one. The shot clock is off as we're under 35 seconds.
That's 4 minors.
7 seconds left. Artukovic
5
fouled again.
minors.
They're just going to sit on this ball. 4 seconds left. Rustler crowd is on their feet. Foul yet again, but Golden West. You could see Kyle Kopp extremely excited. Golden West with the sweep of Long Beach today. Men's and women's take state championships for 2009.
A big day for the Rustlers. Both squads qualifying to play in the championship game. Both squads winning the championships. Dominant in men's and women's community college water polo. in the state of California. Congratulations to both squads, Long Beach and Golden West College. Special congratulations to the Golden West College women, state water polo champions 2009. An extremely well played game, winning the game 6-5.
So the first time they take this title since 2002. We'll take a break. We'll be back for some final thoughts right after this.
Underneath everything we are, underneath everything we do, we are all people, connected, interdependent, united. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Come on. What do you got there, Yogi? Huh? What have you found? What do you got, little fella? Drop it. Looks like someone's butt. Man, they probably lost it playing with their kids. Hey, leave it. Come on. Come on.
Something about this place, it just gets better and better.
Every day, California goes to work. And thanks to its system of more than 100 community colleges all across the state, every day, California becomes a better place to live. California Community Colleges, the way California works.
It just gets better and better.
So welcome back. The Lady Rustlers taking the 2009 water polo champions, celebrating right on the pool just below us. Kyle Kopp has joined them. What a great day for the water polo programs, both men and women.
Well, coming in, we were hoping, we thought the men would do their job, and they did. The women had a little letdown mid-season. They looked great in this tournament. Long Beach came in ready to play. The Rustler ladies made us all very proud and very happy today.
You said it earlier, John. This Lady Rustler was a second-half team coming out firing, putting together a 2-goal lead. Made the difference here in a very tight contest.
Well, and we can give a lot of credit to the coaching staff for putting these ladies together and getting them ready, but when it comes right down to it, the players in the pool had to win the contest, and they did that today.
They certainly did. Special mention to Hannah Bennett with her 2 goals. She's the only player, or pardon me, Andrea Artukovic also grabbed 2, so those 2 ladies putting the lead together for the Rustlers in a difficult defensive game.
Yes, and like we said earlier, lots of championships are won on defense. The Rustler ladies were tenacious all day. They did what they needed to do, and they kept Long Beach out of the goal, and now they're state champions. The men and the women will celebrate this afternoon at their banquet.
It's a difficult day for Chris Oding, coach of Long Beach. He lost to Golden West twice because he is both the men's and the women's coach, but he's put together a very tough squad.
Oh, and every year they're going to be good, and we'll see them again next year. The thing that's changed at Golden West College is on the women's side. Coach Kopp attracts a quality player. This team represented girls that he has recruited. This is just the beginning. This was his second year, and last year he came back from the Olympics, almost hit the ground running for the first game. Now he's had time. People know he's here. We're going to see more good things out of the Lady Rustlers in the future.
We certainly do, and if they're doing it, we'll be bringing it to you. However, that'll do it for this season. The women Rustlers taking it home. The state title for the first time since 2002 over Long Beach City College, and to do it, both the men and the women right here at Golden West College is quite a feat.
Yes, it is, and we're coming to the end of this semester with all the sports we've done. We'd like to give a special thanks to the crew, the students here at Golden West College, the video production program under the direction of Mr. Warren Carter. These young people do an amazing job. We're very proud of them. We're very fortunate to be able to work with them, and thank you, crew, for your work. We appreciate it.
They do an excellent job. We'll be bringing you some highlights of the games that are also going on today, the big day in Golden West sports history. For the entire crew and John McNichols, I'm Rob Frecker. Thanks for watching, and go Rustlers.
Yeah, that go